If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. How's it going? Hope you guys are all enjoying the holiday or just having a great day overall if you're watching this after the holidays. Today's video is going to be my 2020 goals. I sat down, I wrote some out this morning, and I'm going to share them with you. I have some personal goals, some YouTube related goals, and then some long-term goals that I'm going to share with you guys. Then I'm also going to share with you guys kind of how I plan out my life. If you don't know, I work full-time as an operating room nurse, and I also do YouTube on the side, so there's a lot of time management that goes into making my life run relatively smoothly. I don't want people to think that my life is so organized and so smooth, because it's totes not, straight up. But I want to share with you guys kind of how I try to manage the chaos. So without further ado, let's jump into this bad boy. If you're new, please subscribe. I would absolutely love it. My cat would like to say hello. Hi! My dog has also never seen my cat before in her entire life, so she's also got to take a little sniff. Sniff, sniff, sniff. I would absolutely love if you subscribed. Also, please leave a comment down below and thumbs up this video if you like it. That helps me know that you guys like this content and to make more videos just like this. So without further ado, let's just jump into this bad boy. I actually filmed this video previously and I'm redoing it because I really went off on tangents. I'm not going to go in depth on all these things because I did in the last video, and that was a very big mistake because that video was very, very long. So if you guys want to know specifics about these or you want me to make a video on any of these topics, please let me know down below. So the first goals that I'm going to share with you guys are my YouTube/Instagram social media goals. Kind of like side hustle goals. We'll call it side hustle goals. Before I hop into these goals, I just want to let you guys know I do try to make goals that are more achievable, because you're more motivated to achieve your goals if they are achievable. However, I will make goals that are relatively easy to attain with a little bit of a challenge, but I will also make what I like to call pipe dream goals, and those are goals that are like either long-term goals or goals that are kind of unrealistic, but you should have them anyways types of goals. The first goal that I have on here is I would really like to redecorate my office. My office used to be Winter's bedroom, and now she shares with her sister Delilah, so I really want to redecorate the office and make it more of a office/guest bedroom so we can have people stay overnight. My next goal is to post 3 times per week on YouTube. My main goal is to post at least twice, but my pipe dream goal is to post 3 days a week. And since we're talking about it, my new schedule that I will be having for January of 2020 is I'm going to be posting Sunday, Tuesday, and maybe Thursday. But Sunday and Tuesday are going to be definitely like kind of my goals. Make sure your notifications are on so you don't miss those videos. Next up is I would like to post 5 days a week on Instagram. This is definitely a pipe dream goal because I am not that cool and I am not that great at Instagram, but I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. The next goal that I have is to spend 1 day each week to study my craft, if you will. And I do this quite often, but I don't have like a set day to do it. And I think it's kind of fun to kind of, hi Penny. I think it's fun to really, I like watching other people's videos to kind of see like how they edit their videos. I like watching videos on how to edit. And another thing I do is I use Skillshare, who I am very happy to announce is sponsoring this video. So Skillshare, if you don't know, is kind of a website that has numerous different courses in every single possible thing you could ever imagine. And I like Skillshare because I've looked at courses before from some of my favorite YouTubers, and one course from that person will cost you $200 on sale. Yes. And that's awesome. I'm super happy for them, and I love that they have that avenue. However, I love Skillshare because you have access to literally everybody on the site, and that's why I personally love it. I kind of want to show you guys a little bit of how Skillshare works. So this is kind of what Skillshare looks like, and like you can really tell here they have different things. I mean, this is just some of the skills. There are so many things. Like look at in this section, there's literally 600 results. But what I really like is I like to learn things about obviously working on YouTube stuff, something like building your brand and things like that. And one thing I really love is these productivity hack videos. And this one is on my list of videos to watch. I want to show you guys one that I recently watched. This is a course that I'm actually doing right now, and I'll show you guys what it kind of looks like. This is kind of what the lessons look like. You click on it over here, it'll tell you kind of what they're going to talk about. I really want to work on better scheduling my life, and I want to learn how to take better pictures and also storytelling with my channel and the vlogs that I create. And there are so many videos and classes on these topics. And of course, I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. I am going to provide you guys with 2 months free if you guys want to check out Skillshare. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. Just sign up for it, see if you like it. If you don't, you can cancel it. It's as easy as that. So if there's ever something that you've wanted to do or a goal that you've wanted to reach, I challenge you to follow your dreams and up your goals. Write down your goals, check out Skillshare, see if they can help you out. So I will pin a comment with a link for you guys to sign up, and I'll also put it in the description so you guys can go and get 2 free months. So that's what I want to do every Friday, is spend time on Skillshare and kind of see, and I'm not just saying this because they sponsored the video. I truly, truly love Skillshare. Straight up. The next thing I would like to do is I would like to collaborate more with other creators or YouTubers or Instagrammers. So if there's anybody that you would love to see me collaborate with, leave them down below and I'll try to reach out to them and see if they want to collaborate with me, because I think that that would be super awesome. And the next thing is kind of a little bit of a pipe dream because I am so busy, and that is to start a podcast. My pets are over here snuggling. And that's to start a podcast. I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but I would really like to do it, so that is on the list of goals. Next up is my personal goals, and that is to run 10 races, 2 of them being half marathons. I have been out with some knee pain, which I might actually have to go in for. I'm a little bummed about, but I do have a goal to run 10 races, so let's hope my knee behaves herself and we can do it. The next thing I want to work on is planning my workouts each week. I am pretty good about planning like YouTube content and what I want to do in that realm, but I really want to start planning out my workouts and stop being willy-nilly about them, because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, okay? That's what I want you to get out of this video. The next thing I want to do is spend more time with friends and family. The past year has been very busy in my life and I've had a lot of transition, and I didn't spend as much time with them as I would like, so that's on my list. The next thing is less screen time. With working on the internet like I do, it's very easy for it to cross over into my life, and I'm really trying to work on my work-life balance, which is actually my next goal. I really want to focus specific time on just YouTube, and then the rest of the day I shut it off, because it really bleeds into my life in different ways and it makes me feel like I'm constantly working, and that is not healthy for anybody. So those are on it's kind of a it's a work-life thing. It's a work-life goal, so that's on my list. The next thing I want to do is I want to declutter my entire house. I got my KonMari book out. It's actually on my nightstand, or I'd show you. I've spent the past several years, I have decluttered in stages, but I want to declutter my entire house this year. That's on my list. And then I want to eat less processed foods, which is pretty self-explanatory. My next goals are financial goals, and my big heavy-duty financial goal for this year is to pay $20,000 off in debt. It is lofty, but I think it is achievable. We live pretty simply, and we're always kind of working on it. The next thing is I want to create more streams of income. I don't know how yet, but it's on my list, so hopefully we'll figure it out. The first step is having a goal. You just got to start. The next thing is I want to kind of learn and focus more on budgeting, because we try to spend very little money, but we don't budget very well. We end up having a bunch of money in savings, and then we don't do what we should with it, so I just want to work on it. I shouldn't say a bunch of money, but more than needs to be in savings. The next thing I want to focus on is eat out minimally. We eat out probably once or twice a week, and I would really like to get that down to once or twice per month, which is kind of a lofty goal, but it's one that we've been working on for probably the past year or so. And then last but certainly not least is my long-term goals, and these don't have a specific time frame. They're just on my list of things I would like to achieve. And the first thing is I would like to go to grad school. I do have the dreams of becoming a nurse practitioner at some point, and I did start an application, but I ultimately decided to put it on hold for now. The next thing is I want to be debt free. You guys know if you've been watching my channel for a while that is something we really want to do. I have almost $70,000 in student loan debt, so I want to wax that bad boy out. Charlie and I want to live a more simple life. The next thing I want to do is I want to write an ebook. And the next goal is create large college funds for my kids. No, I don't believe my kids have to go to college to be successful, but I had to take out a ginormous amount of student loans, and I really would like to prevent that for my kids if they would like to go to school. So that's on my list. The next thing I have on my long-term goal list is I want to create a charity event. My friend Judy from It's Judy's Life has done Dancember every single year, and I think that it is such a cool thing. And at some point I would love to do a charity event. Nurse Liz and I, she's another YouTuber and also a dear friend of mine, we do want to do something at some point. We kind of talked about it, but with the holidays, we were like, we gotta wait. So that's on my list. And then the last thing on my long-term list, and these are just goals I came up with this morning. This list can grow type of thing. The last thing is I want to create a scholarship. I've wanted to do this since I was in nursing school. I would really like to create some sort of scholarship for moms in school. So that is also on my long-term goal list. The next thing I want to talk about is kind of how I plan out my life. Like I said, I have a pretty busy life. It's not always as perfect as you'd think, but what I always start doing with my planning is I will take a piece of paper or two and I will basically brain dump. Sometimes it's a little bit more strategic where I'll have video ideas and then I'll write down dates and when I want to post them and edit them and things like that, because I'm very particular about what actually goes into my planner, which you will see. I don't have a lot of specifics in it because once it's in there, and it will really bother me if I have to scratch it out. So I brainstorm, kind of figure out what I'm kind of working on at that point, and then I will take my big whiteboard and kind of write out, these are all my video ideas. Most of my planning has to do with YouTube because obviously at work, when I'm at work at the hospital, I don't really have to, I just know what days I work. And then I also will put like family appointments in my phone type of thing. So I will do my whiteboard, and then I will pretty much write down videos, things that I want to do on the left-hand side. I did get a new planner, but it is still the last, well, kind of the last, there's a week and a half left of December. So I sat down, kind of wrote like what days I want to film videos, what days I want them to post, and other things that I have to do. So that's really kind of how I plan out my life. Really, my planning has a lot more to do with to-do lists than specific planning, but I like to kind of have an idea of what I plan to do on what day. So that's kind of what I do. I brainstorm and then I put it in my planner. Another thing I have is I have a notebook where I pretty much keep all of my video ideas and video requests from you guys. Sometimes I forget to put them in and then I don't post them. So if you have a video request that you have requested before and I haven't made a video about, please let me know so I can add it to this bad boy. I'll also plan out videos in here. This is kind of a brain dump sort of notebook. But I did just get this, so my brain dump happened on different pieces of paper. And I don't always have this with me, so that's kind of how I plan out my life, you guys. It's not always pretty, and I don't always follow it the best, but I'm always working on productivity. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please please click the link down below to check out Skillshare. Like I said, you are not obligated to keep it. You can get rid of it if you don't like it. But I'd highly encourage you to try it. Try new things, you guys. Learn new things. A big thing that I like to do is I like to constantly learn, because otherwise you get stagnant in life and it's harder to achieve your goals if you're not continuously working on your craft or yourself. So hope this was motivating for you guys. Leave a comment down below and let me know one of your goals or a few of your goals this year. And I really encourage you to make big goals because you can achieve them. I will catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.